Good morning. Like I just said in the bulletin, we're going to look at some yen crosses today. We have to remember that AJ is actually a sentimental buy at a static level and also at a dynamic level because, they shorted it, so it should really be a buy. So this is telling us that they got paid, which would be kind of unusual, really. If they long, price should fall. So this is naughty because this should be going up. But however, we have to remember fundamental logic and all those things that I covered in the bulletin. The reason for this to fall is fundamentally based, but sentimentally, we should be going up. If they sell it, we should be doing the opposite. They shouldn't be correct in a big move like this. It's a huge move. Yeah. While it was a buy at the high level and at a dynamic level, they got paid. So this, looking at a sentimental view, this is wrong. But fundamentally, obviously, this had to fall because we're quite risk off, and all those factors that are indicating risk off. So remember, we shouldn't just look at sentiment alone. But if we did look at sentiment alone, in a vacuum, then we should be coming up. Right. So whether or not the sentimental analysis is going to be the king, or it's going to be fundamental. It could be a fundamental day. If we just look at the sentiment alone, we should be getting the SLC above at 94. SLC below is 92.55. Let's look at Euro Yen. And likewise, we're a buy. Let's take these guys off. And so they shorted it here. Here they shorted it, so we should be coming up. So the SLC below is 139.32, one above is at 141, dead on. We've got monthly pivot, we've got monthly resistance, which is now support, and we are a buy here and a buy here. Okay, so remember, this isn't a fundamental video, it's sentiment only. Okay, so if you're a macro fundamental trader, you might want to be looking at your analysis in conjunction with this. However, technically, we've got monthly pivot and we're a buy at the sentiment on the static and dynamic. And pound yen. Now, pound yen, there's the large stop loss cluster, and this is why I wanted to make the video. At 164.47, we're 25 pips away. 26 pips away. One below is at 162.24. We are a buy, likewise with the others, and oops. However, they went long here. So sentimentally, this move is a bit naughty. So I think what's happening here, we're going to grab that, and then we can fall maybe. But that looks like a likely candidate. See all those stops above. So these are easy pickings for the big fish and the market makers. They have visibility of these stops. Let's grab a whole bulk of those stops, then we can fall, or we can continue high because we are a buy at the high level. So this will reflect, once those stops have been taken, this will change because they're out of the casino, and so then that is therefore going to change accordingly, because they got stopped out. So this is what's happening with the pound yen. Let's look at the dollar yen, and then that's it. I'll just make it a nice quick video, and I'll be back probably tomorrow, because you guys got enough to crack on with in the quasi-DB system. So 135.24. I know this should perform well because the 10-year yield 133.52. We are buy. And let's have a look at the ratios. See the MyFxBook, they're quite bearish, so we should be coming up. And so we've got monthly resistance 2. MR3 is up here, 136. So this is a possible scenario. I'd be surprised to see it above MR3, but we have seen it happen. That could be a good resistance, 136.23. So yeah, I think what's happening is that we're going to have taken lots of stops above on cross yen, and once we've done that, then the yen bubble is going to move, which I could show you. Yeah, I can show you that. Yeah, the yen bubble will then move down. So once we've taken those stops out and those cross yen that I just talked about just now, this will gravitate down, and then yen will be a buy. And then that's what's going to happen. That's what has to happen, because they have to get stopped out in order for the bubbles to move. And so that's the nice quick video. Remember, this doesn't agree with the fundamentals currently, because it looks like, you know, we're going to recession, and so we have to remember, you know, you use your analysis on top of the sentiment and use your technical analysis with the sentiment, and you should be okay. However, if we just look at sentiment alone, we can come up and get those stops, and then we'll see the impact on the bubbles as well. And so that's it. So nice quick video, and like I said, I think you guys got enough to crack on with. Perhaps what you want to do, if you've got some free time, is look at this daily sentiment shifts versus price and check that failure rate. If it's above 80%, the signals would be fantastic. If it's around 67%, they might be a bit iffy. They might be good, but there's a little bit of doubt. So I'd want it a little bit higher for me personally. And so that's it. So I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon.